And they're off. In our last race of the day, the Goffs sponsored maiden. So as they make their way down towards the first for these 6-year-olds in this race, very kindly sponsored by Goffs. And Redbridge Flyer shows in front from Just Dancer and Spiker the Biker. Then Agadir as they make their way inside the wings of the first. Our final race of the day. Redbridge Flyer over and clear from Spiker the Biker and Just Dancer. And we've lost one out through the wing. And the one that's gone through the wing is Mitcher. Mitcher has gone out of that. So as they go by the judge and head down towards the second fence, Redbridge Flyer shows in front from Spiker the Biker and Just Dancer. And then comes Agadir. Tracking Agadir is our favourite Katie's Prince, as they all stream out over that. And Mitcher has decided to go outside both wings on that occasion, running loose. So as this leader is torn off in front, Redbridge Flyer. One run so far to its name, second in Bennett's Bridge, and has only beaten a neck on its only run, bounced out to make all on that occasion and is trying to do so in this one too. These colours, many winners here at Lingstown in the past, as these runners stream out over that. So taking the turn, that'll bring them down the back straight, and Redbridge Flyer shows in front. From in second place is Just Dancer, who's racing in company with Spiker the Biker and Agadir. And then behind that we have Captain Roger in company with No Apology and Katie's Prince on the way up. Fairly racing handy enough in the main chasing group as our leader, which is Redbridge Flyer, has a clear advantage of about 12 lengths over Just Dancer. And then comes Spiker the Biker, Agadir, and tracking that is on the way up, Katie's Prince. And then behind Katie's Prince we have Blue Vito and Bricken's Brook. And then behind that one Tanzad in the stripes. And tracking Tanzad we have Parkmore Ranger as our leader skips out over that one. Spiker the Biker a little bit slow on the way up, made a mistake. And currently the one that's trailing the field, whipping them in, is Captain Roger. Change of jockey JJ Dempsey now on board this one, as the runners out over that one. One that just made a slight mistake and has received a couple of reminders is Young McCool. But Redbridge Flyer, a little bit more settled now in front, has an advantage of about 12 lengths over Just Dancer and Spiker the Biker. Agadir now a clear fourth, with on the way up in Katie's Prince, Bricken's Brook, Blue Vito, Tanzad, and then comes Vorwick. And tracking Vorwick we have Young McCool, who's racing with Parkmore Ranger. And just behind Parkmore Ranger, Young McCool very badly interfered with the loose horse, nearly taken completely off the course. That's put paid probably any hope he had. And then behind those two we had No Apology, and just racing with No Apology is Captain Roger. So Redbridge Flyer, at this point a circuit to go, he was 10 to 12 lengths clear. He now has a 3-length advantage as all the runners stream out over what will be the last of the circuit's time. Redbridge Flyer shows in front from in second place Spiker the Biker and Just Dancer. These three have been in that order since the drop of the flag. Agadir fourth, Katie's Prince, and then comes on the way up as Spiker the Biker was a little bit slow on the way up, now receiving a reminder as everything still continues. These runners, we've only lost one, that was Mitcher, who took the wing with them at the first. But Parkmore Ranger, they got the breather down the hill, passing their starting point, and he's now gone on again by 5 to 6 lengths, passing the hunt horses at the next. Redbridge Flyer wings that Just Dancer. Agadir, very bad mistake, and we've lost Agadir. Agadir is a faller, brought down one. That one is slightly obscured, and as the saddle is also gone. So Redbridge Flyer from Just Dancer, Spiker the Biker, Blue Vito on the way up, Bricken Brook. Then comes Katie's Prince, the change of colours, now racing Owen Doyle's own colours instead of the ones on the race card, which we've seen to victory on board the Fonz this year a couple of times. Then Vorwick, Parkmore Ranger, and then the other three that are still continuing but well adrift are Captain Roger, Young McCool, and No Apology. But Redbridge Flyer continues to tank along in front on the steel, lying a little bit to the left, but continues to travel well from Spiker the Biker, Just Dancer. Jamie Codd has done his customary making ground down the back straight, and he's now into disputing third. as Redbridge Flyer nearly overjumped. Little Peck and Landing put so much energy into it, but it maintains a clear advantage from Spiker the Biker, Katie's Prince, Just Dancer, Blue Vito, Brick and Brook, as Katie's Prince was picked up off the ground by Jamie Codd. Parkmore Ranger, Young the Cool, Captain Rogers and No Apology have all been pulled up before that, and Vorwick is completely tailed off, but continuing. So taking the turn, that'll going to bring them towards the second last, and Parkmore Ranger has still had an advantage of about 4 lengths over Spiker the Biker. Katie's Prince being weighted with, and they've kicked 10 lengths clear from Brick and Brook and Just Dancer and Blue Vito, and on the way up, and everything else has now been pulled up. So the only ones that are continuing on the run down the home straight are Redbridge Flyer, which has been joined by Katie's Prince, and Spiker the Biker well clear of Blue Vito in 4th, down towards the final fence. In our final race, the Goff-sponsored maiden, and it's Katie's Prince from Redbridge Flyer. The long-time leader now has seen a horse, and that horse's head is Katie's Prince, as Jamie Codd asked for a long one and got it, unseated rider Redbridge Flyer, but the winner is going to be Katie's Prince. It's going to be a treble for Jamie Codd. We unseated at the last, which was Redbridge Flyer, an unlucky horse to not finish second. That one has gone to Spiker the Biker. 3rd is going to be Blue Vito. On the way up is 4th. 5th is Just Dancer. And looking back, nothing else is completed.